Okay. There we go. Let's see how it looks on YouTube. I want to check this out to see if I'm actually live. Okay. Yeah, it's working. I absolutely love this. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Let's see if anyone will join the live. Not sure how it works. Like, how can I see the chat on here? That is the thing that I need to figure out. I am testing a new thing, anyone who's joining, but I am taking questions. But the reason I have popped up was specifically to test a new streaming service. But I will take questions if anyone has them. I'm just trying to get used to this. Not quite used to it. It's gonna take me a while to figure things out. How do I see? Okay, let me check if this will work. I am here. Does that pop up? Oh, it does. It does pop up. Okay. Cool. So I can see comments. Yay. I am happy about that. All right. This is really cool. See, guys, I am developing and growing, and I do have my tarot cards here as a channel. This is actually really fun. Testing out the stream, testing out new services, but also I am open to taking readings if anyone is interested in taking a reading from me. If not, I will be here next week, more than likely on a Saturday, because I know that I have been missing a few Saturdays. And then the next week, I'll probably try Sunday for you astronauts. It's been a good day for me, very productive in terms of chores and everything along the lines of that. So everything's been great on my end. I am interested in knowing how you astronauts have been doing. All of the pricing is the same. And don't forget to book a private reading if you are interested. If you are interested in a private reading, I am available for you right now. I will be available for at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks, I'll be offering private readings, maybe 3 if I have the time. But I will always be going live every week. So even if I'm not offering private readings, I will be available live. Trying to try new things. Hope you guys like this. I may stick to this. Who knows? Or maybe I'll try a different streaming service. I'm still, experimenting, testing things out, trying to figure out where things go. But I am here to answer any readings. Don't mind my outfit. This is more of a work outfit, but it's laundry day. It's laundry day and I'm working with what I have. So don't mind my Amish get up. Very conservative. At least I try to be at work. So that is why I have this, outfit. Although my rest of my outfits are kind of like being washed and everything along the lines of that. I have so much laundry, but I do have my cards ready and available to read. I am using the not Medieval Scrampy. Oh, I forgot the name of this deck. I have had it for quite some time. It used to be my main deck that I read with all the time. So I'm quite used to the energy of this deck. And I feel a lot of confidence and a lot of energy when I'm using this deck. It just feels like natural. It feels like, using my own hand. Like if I was a wizard, this would probably be like my wand or something. This deck here. Love the imagery. We've got a question. Hey, Sarah. Is Anthony the one romantically? Let's see. Let us see. Let us have this revealed to us. Is Anthony the one? And I hope you're doing well, Sarah. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords reversed. It's really more so like if you want to work on that relationship, it can potentially go somewhere, but there's more than likely better fits out there for you that will that will be less stressful, is essentially what the cards are saying. But there can be something committed. I wouldn't say that they are the best fit for you, though. Okay, that is what the cards are saying. There's better options. This person's cool, though, they said. They said this person's cool, but like, got judgment card here, but there's just more out there. There's more to explore. Someone who will feel like they completely transform your life for the better. And I don't think this person is that person. But ultimately, it's up to you on what choice that you want to make in regards to your love life, you know. That is what the spirits want to say. And oh, hold on, guys, real quick. I got to plug in my PC. I'll be with you in a second, Marlon. Didn't realize my battery was dying. I thought I charged it. Okay. You're welcome, Sarah. Hey, Marlon, how's your night been? Let's get to this. Is my next relationship a current coworker in the workplace? Okay. Is your next relationship the current coworker in the workplace? Let us see. And don't mind my mismatched outfit. It is laundry day for me, and this is technically my work dress. Not my normal outfit. It's been underwhelming, but decent. At least it wasn't chaotic, I say, you know. That's not terrible. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Seven of Pentacles. And just to clarify, we have the Seven of Cups. I think if you make an initiative, if you are proactive about specifically looking for someone to form a relationship at work, then yes, your next relationship can 100% be someone in the workplace. But since we have that Seven of Cups on the end, and for me, that says that it doesn't have to be. Like, you can find people elsewhere. There is way more options out there for you. You don't have to invest your time and energy in the workplace. The world is big. You know, if you have someone specifically in mind, then the cards do say that that is a possibility in making that happen. But it's not necessarily saying that your next relationship needs to be a coworker or it's going in that direction. The cards are saying whatever energy you decide to nurture is what's going to unfold. Okay. Especially with that Seven of Pentacles, because Seven of Pentacles is all about trying to figure out where you want to invest your time, energy, and effort. And if you want to invest your time, energy, and effort into someone you're interested at work, then more than likely things are going to unfold in that way. But if you don't want to do that, then they're going to unfold in a different direction. You have a lot of free will when it comes to your next relationship. Okay. I hope everyone has a good weekend. Even if things aren't super exciting, I hope they're at least peaceful. I hope you guys are doing good things for yourself. I I know there's a lot of crazy things going on in the world, but I hope that, we're all keeping time to take care of ourselves. You're welcome, Marlon. That is all I want, especially for my astronauts, because you guys are so amazing and so supportive and really incredible people. So I just want good things to happen for you all. Me personally, I'm taking the weekend to catch up on everything I couldn't catch up on school. I'm doing a boatload of laundry. I am like going through and doing some spring cleaning. It's actually just more work. But it needs to get done. It needs to get done. And I feel proud about it. I bought some flowers today to garden and plant. So things are moving along very peaceful. I'm very happy about the day. I'm very appreciative of days like this. And I hope you all are appreciative of the mundane as well. It's the best part of life, the simple things. And then obviously, it's always great when we get something exciting or fun or a dream come true moment happen as well. But the day-to-day simplicity is always a good thing as well. At least that's my thoughts. My thoughts, everyone has their own opinions. Let me know if you have any thoughts on any reading ideas. Obviously, I am in the current process of doing private readings. So I just want to keep that in mind. If you guys want to have a private reading for me, it will be open for at least 2 weeks. I may extend it 3 to 3 weeks depending on my schedule. But definitely for the next 2 weeks, I am offering private readings. And I'm currently right now filming you guys this readings for May. I'm almost at the end of May too. So when it comes to filming for that, and then I have had some suggestions that are really good that I can't wait to get to from you lovely astronauts. It's going to be great. And then don't forget to right now I'm testing out a new platform for streaming. And so that is why I have randomly popped up. I am always trying to experiment and figure out what works. So that is why I'm here. But I'm definitely taking readings. If you guys have any questions, as usual, it is $5 for yes or no, and then $10 for the in-depth readings. Sent a detailed on PayPal. Leandra. Hope I'm saying that right. Let me get to PayPal. Did you put the question in the PayPal? I want to make sure I see it. No. Okay. All right. All right. Can I ask for general? Any specific general, like general relationship, general career, or just a general reading? Okay. What's going to happen between me and C? Okay, that makes sense. There we go. General, what's going to happen between me and C? Okay. Let us see what is going to happen between you and C. See the card's energies. Okay, this card wants to come. We have the Page of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Page of Wands. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. All right. So you guys are keeping things very polite. I don't know if this is a flirtatious relationship going on here. I'm trying to show the cards. I'll just put them down, but I've said them out loud. But I don't know if this is a flirtatious relationship or romantic, but it's very interesting because you're both keeping things very it's almost very platonic and polite. And there's a little bit of flirtation, a little bit, maybe some banter, maybe like a little bit of poking fun a little bit. Oh, spot on. Okay. But it's like you guys are so slow to make a move. And I don't know if that's because you both want to suss out the situation, or if you're just a little nervous. When I get Pages energy, Pages tend to be a little bit more shy. Pages are kind of more reserved. But granted, with the Page of Wands, somebody has a little bit more confidence than the other. But you guys are being very careful to dance around each other. I think this, with this 10 of Pentacles, this has a lot of potential to go very far and perform, like, and come into a committed relationship or a committed partnership. But somebody has to make a move here. I do feel like you both have a lot of qualities that can be very supportive of each other, like they mesh well. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. You have a lot of qualities that blend together very well, and the dynamic of your relationship will change, because we got that 10, the card just flew out, and we have the King of Pentacles. So it makes me think that maybe someone is going to ask someone out on the date or to some sort of outing. It's going to take a little time because we have that 10 of Pentacles on the end, and we have these two shy pages showing up. But I feel like somebody's going to take the initiative, maybe somebody who has a little bit more fire in their chart, and they're going to want to move into the next stage. And it's probably going to be like a very kind of like official, nice date. It's not going to be like just a walk in the park. So I'm just typing. It's going to take time. You said before me. But I really feel like it's moving in a direction where you guys are going to get to know each other on a more serious note. Okay, that's what I see here, especially with the King of Coins and the 10 of Coins or Pentacles, or however you want to call it. This is all about like long-term commitment, serious partnership. So to me, it's like both of you don't really have like a chill. Like you guys aren't just like, let's play around, like, or like, let's, have some sort of situationship. It's very much future oriented, very much partnership, very much like, how can we, come together in a relationship that is supportive of both of our needs. So I feel like that's the direction that this is going in. And like I said, somebody is going to pull out all of these stops. The King of Pentacles tries to impress with things that may be a little bit lavish or luxurious, or at least sensual and nice, or something along the lines of that. I was wondering, is this going to stay in a flirty stage? It seems probably we will be slow. It's not staying in a flirty stage. The fact that we have a 10, 10s represent endings and beginnings. It's more likely going to go into a stage where it's going to be set up towards looking for like a date, a partnership, getting to know each other on a more personal level, trying to, introduce each other to like friends, family, whatever the case may be. But it's about moving in a direction that's a little bit more serious. But I think this is more promising. Okay. And yeah, it will be slow. You guys are pretty slow here. But it's good. It's good. I feel like you guys really mesh well together. The energy for the spread is really positive. So, hey, Kiba, just popping up to say hi. I learned so much hearing, reading, brother. I'll never be as good as you. I have no sixth sense or intuition at all. Don't talk so bad about yourself, Kiba. Like, you probably have an amazing intuition. You're welcome. Like, Andra, I'm trying to say this right. I hope I said that right. You're very, very welcome. But Kiba, I'm sure your intuition is fantastic. It's going to keep growing. The more you work on it, the more you attune yourself. Honestly, just believe in yourself. You have great intuition. Okay, great. I'm glad I said it right. And I was just finishing your reading, Kiba, so you'll probably get it soon. I just have to finish uploading it and sending it. So you'll have your reading soon as well. But let me know if anyone else has any questions. Be here for a little bit, testing things out. My scarf is slowly pulling back. I got to cover it. I'm redoing my hair too. I'm doing a lot today. What's so fast? You working? Yeah, I do work fast. It's because things come up, and so I'm just like, oh, I got free time now. I got to get things done. I'm an Aries. I'm an Aries. I'm like, if I see a moment of spare time, I'm like, let's do it now. Let's do it now. That is the way that I see things. Mm-hmm. I am so excited to be testing out this live stream. I wasn't sure if it was going to work, but it's actually pretty easy. So I feel you the same. Yeah, I'm glad that you're like-minded. I did not used to be this way, but the older I get, the more I want to get things done really fast. I'm trying to see if there are any transits coming. Oh, yeah, Pluto goes retrograde tomorrow. I did look up the date after the live. So Pluto's energy is shifting. So for some people, it's going to feel like things are a little bit heavier, but for others, it may feel as if they're finally getting opportunities pouring into them, or at least an opportunity, to transform things and to restructure. Granted, when it goes direct again, and I think October, that's when you're going to have to, practice what you have learned during the time that Pluto goes retrograde. And Pluto is going to be different for everyone. From what I've seen, is it's about huge ups and downs and huge transformations. It reminds me of Saturn, but Saturn will kind of like take you step by step and kind of guide your hand a bit. Even though it's known for being such a heavy planet and so annoying, but it's like, I guess it's like going on a diet, right? Like you learn things little by little. That's very Saturnian. Versus Pluto is just like you need to change your diet today or you're going to die or something. It's like so extreme. So we may have some extreme energy coming in, extreme shifts for some people. My thing about tarot is that I know the meanings of the cards, but I can't connect the meanings. It's like I have a piece of a puzzle, but I can't put them together. You know what can help with that? Meditating helps with that. And then also pulling a card every single day. And you can do it before, at the beginning of the day, the end of the day, just pulling a card every day and asking a question every day. You can even keep it simple to say, how's my day going to be? What will I think of lunch today? How will I feel about my coworker today? What will my coworker say to me today? How will this movie, what will I think about this movie? And then write things down that way. And once you start doing that, you'll be able to put things together because the universe speaks to all of us a little bit different. I say the way that I read cards may not be the way that everyone else reads cards, but I like to be pretty practical and just read from experience as well as thinking about the interpretation of the cards and what they could possibly mean. And there's so many different ways to read cards. You can look at the image. Some people read through images. Like if this card, can you see that the king, the emperor is looking to the left and he's looking at justice. So it's like this card is looking at this card. This person might want justice. This person is looking for karma. This person is looking to have a conversation. This person wants equality, fairness. So you can look at the way that they're looking at things. You can see what they're wearing. You can see the vibes. And then another way to read is you can see what card you didn't pull. You can think about, well, why didn't I pull the Empress? Why didn't I pull the Sun? Why didn't I pull the Five of Pentacles? And that's another way to read. Do you read for yourself, for example? I can't because it's impossible for me to detach. Usually when I read, a lot of random songs and lyrics come to mind. You know what? Write down those songs and lyrics. That's a good way to read too. That was the first way I read things, was through music. And then I got into tarot and astrology. So I used to read things through music. So I say write those things down and maybe that helps. But I do read for myself. But you are right. It's a little bit harder to read for yourself because obviously you want good things to happen to yourself. But it's just, you got to be honest sometimes. You got to say, you got to look at it, pull away from yourself, and think about if you were reading for somebody else. And that's the way that I try to do it. But I think you're already on the right track. If you're getting things coming to you, if you're getting songs and lyrics in your mind, those might be important messages from spirit. I'd say go with them, write them down, and see any patterns and when they come up and what they mean when they come up for you. Said I'm very pessimistic, so usually it's the opposite of even positive cards to me are negative. What's that? Well, be more balanced. There are good things and positive things that happen in the world. So keep that in mind when you're looking at the cards. Look at them from a positive perspective and, worst case scenario, and think about what is the most likely, or even just think about both interpretations and see what actually happens. You can pull a card for the tomorrow and you can write down the negative interpretation and the positive interpretation and see which one is the most accurate. Maybe it's a combo of both, Sometimes it's like that. Sometimes good and bad things happen, right? Let me make sure everything is in. I think I'm going to go live Saturday next week. I think that'll be a good day. And then the week after that, I'm going to try Sunday because I don't think I've done Sunday in a long time. But we'll see. We'll see. I am wishing for a long weekend. I'm so glad that I get Memorial Day off this month. I haven't had a vacation in forever. Hope you guys are taking the time to relax and enjoy yourself and have self-care. Self-care is very important. So keep that in mind. And if you're coming in, don't forget to let me know what type of readings you want to see. The month of May, I'm doing a love theme. And for June, it looks like we're doing urgent messages, just different types of messages coming in. And I'm not going to do a theme for July. July, I'm probably going to start catching up on all the good ideas that you astronauts have been giving me, and then some ideas that I have myself. I love how I have like 3 months of readings already planned out, but yeah, feel free to drop in your suggestions. I will get to them eventually. I do like to be a woman of my word as I come in and do my readings. These cards are flying right now, okay? And this deck is usually very sturdy. And let me know how your weekend has been going. If it's been eventful for me, it's laundry day for me. So I'm dressed a little tacky. I'm wearing my work dress. I'm going to do my hair soon. So I've got my little head wrap thing on. And something that I really like about your reading is that you don't force positive messages. If you see something to be aware of, you say it. I try to be honest. I find being genuine is the best way to read. I tried to be very positive before, but it just doesn't work. I think people can tell when you're not being true to yourself. I like to be balanced with the readings. If there's good things, I'll say good things. If there's things that are not so great, I want to mention that. I just think that's just my personality. But I'm glad that you like that, Kiva. All right, I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer just in case anyone wants to pop up and get a reading. I know it's pretty late, but somebody's usually up. So if anyone wants to get a reading, it is $5 for yes or no, and $10 for in-depth readings. A lot of readers don't take reversals, and they try to brute force positive messages and use spiritual buzzwords that are not actually helpful. Yeah, everyone has their own style. I think it's because that's what their audience likes, or things along the lines of that. Like, I know different people prefer different types of messaging, so it's what it is. Thank you for saying I'm a breath of fresh air. That's very kind of you to say. I try to be true to myself, Don't want to be anyone but me. Ooh, I'm gonna get my glasses to stay up. There we go. I'm just shuffling the cards away. Let me put them down just to check on things. Make sure everything is good. I really do like the StreamYard. We'll see if I keep it. I do want to check out other streaming services. The next thing I want to do is get a better webcam. So I have to do my research on that. Hopefully it'll be better quality than how this looks, which feels, I don't know, this feels grainy to me. Maybe I'm just used to the HD quality. My phone has really good quality, so I'm probably used to that. As well as my camera. My camera generally has good quality. I think it's 4K that I prefer to shoot in. If I shot in a different one, I'd probably upload videos faster, to be honest. But this is where we are. I'm going to stay on a few more minutes just in case anyone else comes in. I know this is a pop-up, so I'm not really expecting people to tune in to the live. Maybe the green screen is a problem because when you show the cards close up, they disappear. Yeah, it's because I tried to do the background. But that could be part of it. It did warn against that, to say that certain things won't show as well with the sort of background I have in the camera. Khalees, let me know if you have sent a Cash App or PayPal. The yes or no questions are $5, and the detailed in-depth questions are $10 before I answer your question. You can also super chat for the question. What does this mean? Show. Oh, I can put it on screen. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to know what that button meant. Sorry. Used to like the glittery red cloth as a background, if I remember correctly. Yes, I did used to have the glittery red cloth, but then I realized it doesn't really look too good when it comes to the cards and all the different cards. It's just too, what's the word? Difficult to look at. All right. Not the best background, but maybe I'll bring it back out one day. I do still have it. I do still have my glittery cloth, and I still have my white cloth, and I have a marble cloth, but I finally have the actual marble that I have wanted all along. So I don't think I'll go back to it. And I think it's easier to see the cards this way as well. And also, it's easier to edit thumbnails with the marble and a white background than it is with the red one. Granted, now things have the cutout effects more, so I guess I could go to red, but I don't want to. My channel has definitely changed aesthetically, and I'm trying to keep it that way. I'm trying to, develop more over time and gradually make improvements. Like, I hope everyone is doing, with their lives or projects or things that they work on that they're passionate about. I do want to keep that going. All right, I think that I might end the session now because I'm not sure if anyone else is coming. So, good 30-minute session. It looks like StreamYard isn't bad. I'm glad you can't wait, Kiva. I really appreciate you. All right, bye. And I will see you guys next week. I might pop up again this week just to test this out one more time. So you may see me again as a pop-up next week, midweek, just to test this out. All right. But till then, bye.